Affordability of Tesla for normal people. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the one and only Tesla, the company that's not just changing the game, but rewriting the rulebook. You know what they say, if you're not driving a Tesla, you're just coasting through life. And let's talk about those charging stations. They're like the gas station of the future, but with less gasoline and more brain power. But Tesla's not just about the cars. They're also revolutionizing the way we power our homes. Solar panels and power walls, because who wants to be stuck in the dark ages? And let's not forget about the future of driving. With Tesla's self-driving capabilities, you can sit back, relax, and let the car do the thinking for you. Because who wants to be stuck in rush hour traffic when you can be catching up on the latest season of your favorite show? Tesla. The cars of the future, the energy of the future, the innovation of the future. Because when it comes to changing the world, they're not just ahead of the game. They're in a league of their own. So why not join the Tesla revolution today? Because the future is here, and it's electric. But before we go ahead, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon, so you never miss an update from us. The affordability of Tesla. You all must have heard the one about the car company that's worth more than the GDP of small countries. We're talking about none other than Tesla. But don't let their stock prices fool you. These cars don't come cheap. You know what they say. You gotta pay to play. Tesla refers to the Model 3, which was unveiled last week, as our most inexpensive automobile yet. They're not wrong with a starting price of $35,000, but affordability is relative. While Elon Musk's electric car business threatens to dethrone the old, traditional combustion engine, Tesla devotees may miss how the Model 3 makes the auto industry more uncomfortable for individuals who can't afford whatever they want anyway. Tesla's flagship Model S car begins at $70,000 and exceeds $100,000 when fully outfitted. Last year, the average price of a car in America was $33,543, a 3.4% rise from 2014. By that standard, the Model 3 is competitive. And given that, according to KBB, 80% of new car buyers reported considering an electric vehicle when shopping for a new vehicle, this works well for the electric car's future. The Tesla Model 3 is the most cheap vehicle in the Tesla lineup, followed by the Tesla Model Y long-range crossover and the stylish Model S sedan. There's also the top-of-the-line Tesla Model X, which will set you back at least $104,990. Of course, the real cost of a car will vary depending on the options and extras you choose. Typical Tesla consumers. Despite the clearly normal sticker price, potential Model 3 consumers are not necessarily average. For one portion, Tesla gave first dibs to its existing customers, people who can buy $100,000 automobiles. For example, even if the deposit is refundable, it takes a particular kind of consumer to put $1,000 down on the promise of a new automobile a few years down the line. Even if the deposit is refundable, Tesla would need to significantly increase its production capacity in order to begin delivering by late 2017, as the company has stated. Many Model 3 reservation clients will almost certainly have to wait more than 2 years for their autos. Who is buying Tesla? Tesla owners are frequently criticized. Some of that rage is understandable. An artificial intelligence-powered automobile insurance broker and auto refinancing service analyzed safety scores and other data from 10 million car journeys taken by 62,000 drivers, including 30,000 trips taken by 228 Tesla drivers. The majority of Tesla owners are men. Men made up 83% of drivers, compared to 49% of drivers in all other vehicles. Tesla owners are also often younger. Around 70% of drivers are 34 or younger, mostly belonging to the Millennial and Generation Z generations. Tesla drivers were also more educated and made more money on average. 1/3 of all Tesla drivers hold a master's or PhD degree, compared to 13% of the total population. Furthermore, the median household income in the metro zones where Tesla drivers' income was $85,000. Engineers, operations managers, and software engineers were among the most popular jobs. Tesla vehicles are a popular option for anyone wishing to purchase a premium vehicle with current appearance that is also an electric vehicle. Aside from being better for the environment than your average gas-powered sedan, these vehicles have also become a bit of a status symbol, especially given their high price. Is the exorbitant price tag, however, justified? In this section, we'll look at things like the purchase price, insurance expenses, and possible savings on fuel, auto maintenance, and taxes to get a full picture of what buying a Tesla truly costs, and whether these cars are worth the high premium the carmaker charges for them. Cheaper electric car promise. The promise of cleaner, cheaper-to-run electric vehicles, especially at affordable prices, makes purchasing a standard combustion or even hybrid vehicle a riskier proposition than it was only a few years ago. Meanwhile, since the introduction of the Model S, the conditions for the adoption of electric vehicles have deteriorated. For such reason, several states have considerably removed the tax breaks that made more affordable electric vehicles, like the Nissan Leaf, desirable, causing average purchasers to return to less expensive combustion vehicles. In addition, dropping oil prices reduced the cost of gasoline to less than $2 at the start of this year. Electric vehicles, like hybrids before them, have never been a compelling financial proposition when compared to combustion engine autos, but government is working on such objective to provide better and cheaper desired car. Tesla will start making affordable EV cars. Since the Tesla Model 3 was announced as the world's first mass-market electric vehicle, hopeful EV buyers have been waiting for a cheap EV. In the end, despite being the best-selling EV in the world, the Model 3 did not do as well as many expected. The basic standard range never materialized. The lowest we received was an SR Plus, and once it arrived in Australia, with shipping expenses and GST, it quickly pushed it out of most people's price range. The Model 3 launched in the United States with a drive-away price of more over $70,000, and while it has since been cut to around $60,000. Thanks to cost reductions, better foreign rates, rebates, and stamp duty exemptions, it is still more than most individuals would pay for a car. After cutting car costs earlier this month, Tesla announced this week that it will continue to improve the affordability of its electric automobiles. The announcement came just 2 weeks after Tesla announced a substantial cost cut for its automobiles, slashing prices by up to 20% on select models. The price decreases qualified some of its vehicles for a federal electric vehicle tax credit, which boosted demand in January. Price absolutely matters, CEO Elon Musk said on a conference call with investors on Wednesday. A large number of people desire to acquire a Tesla automobile, but cannot afford it. As a result, these price increases have a significant impact on the common customer. Want to buy Tesla but couldn't? Are you tired of not being able to afford a Tesla? Well, we have a solution for you. Introducing the Tesla Price Control Joke-Off. Tesla may have performed well in recent years, but investors should think carefully before purchasing the stock today. Because of its leadership in the expanding electric vehicle business, Tesla, TSLA 11%, has been a significant wealth generator for early investors. However, after analyzing the prospect, I realized that now was not the time to purchase. One of the most common criticisms leveled against Tesla in the past was that it couldn't turn a profit and could never achieve the scale required to become viable. While Tesla is the industry leader in electric vehicles, EVs, Its sales volume remains small in comparison to worldwide automotive sales of roughly 56 million in 2021. Because the move to EVs is an inevitable trend, the automaker is well-positioned to benefit from this tailwind for many years, if not decades. Furthermore, the organization is always looking for new goods and commercial prospects. Autonomous driving, renewable energy, and more recently, robotics are just a few examples of projects that have the potential to become major businesses in the future. Tesla may have performed well in recent years, but it will face an increasingly difficult operating environment in the coming months. The highest on the list is the high inflation rate, which raises prices for essential necessities while leaving less money for customers to spend on discretionary items like as a car. Furthermore, financing rates are higher today than in previous years, making it even more expensive for customers to acquire a car. And with continuous international concerns hurting consumer sentiment, the company's prospects in the near future do not appear promising. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit like and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.